Hello. Today we're going to do some gentle yoga. Happy to have you here. Join me in a quiet, simple opening for your class. Synchronize your watches if you choose to. As you come into the class, let's rub our hands together. Let's put a smile on our face and just breathe. Put your hands to heart. Inhale and sigh out. One more time. Inhale. Let's release what does not serve us with a sigh. Let's roll the shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale. Sending out all that doesn't serve us. I am recovering after my car accident, so this class will be very gentle. And we're going to start quite slowly. You are welcome to be here. Thank you, and join me. I want to send this out to a couple of people. I'm going to send this out to one of my students from before, because he likes to join. It's been a while. Okay. So, we're going to start with our hands on our knees with a very gentle Sufi grind. Our belly is engaged. Inhale in the front. Exhale in the back. Keep the belly engaged. Hello. I can't see what you're writing, but back to yoga. We're doing a gentle class. Good morning. Oh, I think I did see that. I'm going to start doing this every Monday, streaming. And join if you'd like. Coming back after the car accident. And we will switch directions. Keep that belly engaged. Inhale in the front, exhale in the back. This is going to be a really gentle class, so grab your mat if you want to join or sit on the floor or whatever. I'm doing pretty good. I'm getting back into yoga and some working out after my car accident. Working my way back in shape, coming back to normal. And I'll be presenting for the Department of Health in 10 days. So I got to get in shape and start practicing my juggling and my hula hooping. Inhale. Come to center. Hold the breath briefly. And exhale, sending out all that does not belong to this very moment. Next, we'll put our hands on our shins. We'll do a camel ride. Inhale in the front, chin is parallel to the floor. Exhale in the back. You can close your eyes if you'd like. Gaze your sight at your third eye between your eyebrows while your eyes are closed. I'm currently at the Charles Hotel, Mineral Springs and Spa. It's a lovely place in Truth and Consequences, New Mexico. And we're just really working on calm today. Lots of calm. Getting our muscles back in order. Keeping that belly engaged. Not too crazy. And we'll come to center. Hold the breath briefly. And exhale, removing what does not serve us in this very moment. We'll work our way onto our hands and knees for cat-cow. So we are here. We're going to inhale, cow, stretching the abdomen. Exhale, cat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Probably blowing right into the microphone. I'm so happy to have a microphone though. Inhale, exhale. We're going to take our toes, flip them, fix our shirt because I didn't wear the undershirt I was planning. And come into down dog. And stretch your calves and breathe here. Again, I am returning after a car accident 6 months ago. So I am not at my most flexible, and you don't have to be either. This is what recovery looks like. We do it to our best ability. We're walking our feet. We're stretching those calves and those hamstrings. And we're going to bend our knees, press our tush up, press on our hands, and bring those heels down. And if your knees don't completely straighten, again, you're just like me. That's okay. It does get better over time. Now, to be real, I have some pain in my left shoulder. My hamstrings feel short. My heels are way off the ground. But that's normal in recovery. We'll come forward. And we'll come into a plank. And we'll come back here. And we'll inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last time. Inhale here. Put our knees down. We can exhale. Inhale. And we're going to bring the left knee forward into pigeon. And if you're like me, your nose runs when you go upside down. And we're just stretching. This is a hip opening sequence. So we're stretching our hips. You can go side to side. And breathe naturally. Take a sigh. And you switch our toes so our toes are on the mat. Come back to table. And we'll go on the other side. Take an inhale. Exhale. Come into our pigeon. And again, side to side. Being gentle with our body. Doing things we have not done in a while. Being gentle with ourselves. It's the name of the game. Breathe naturally. And sigh it out if you'd like. And we'll switch our foot. Come back to table. We're going to widen the knees. Touch the toes. And sink back into child's pose. And relax. You can shimmy your hips if that feels good. And breathe. On the next inhale, we'll come back up to table. Our knees are hip width distance apart. And we're going to inhale and balance. Breathe here. Our weight is balanced on our hand and our knee, and using our foot, our foot that's on the mat to help us balance. Squeezing that glute. Pressing those toes and fingers away from our core, keeping that belly engaged. And let's do some core work. So we'll inhale here. Exhale, bring our knee and elbow together. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, knee to elbow. And last one. And go ahead and lower. And we'll shimmy, shimmy. And we'll stretch into balance and breathe here. Squeezing that glute, using that foot to help us balance. Stretching those fingers and toes to either wall. Breathe. Now we'll inhale, exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, exhale, keep that core engaged. Try to stay with your hips parallel to the mat. And we'll inhale, and we'll lower. And we're gonna shimmy, shimmy. I'm gonna move the camera away just a little bit so you can see everything. Hi, Sarah. We're doing a little gentle yoga here, making it so you can see all of me. And let's thread the needle. So we're going to take an arm, this arm, we're going to slide it through and relax here with a nice shoulder stretch. I hope your back's okay, Sarah. This is super gentle. Maybe this would help. Next, inhale, bring that arm back. Press up. Shimmy, shimmy, tabletop. We're going to take the other arm, reach it through, find our happy place. And breathe. Next, inhale, bring that stretched arm back. Come back to table, widen the knees, touch the toes. We'll come back into child's pose. Yoga doesn't have to be super intense. It's really just getting us moving that lymph in our bodies, getting our muscles engaged, getting our minds focused on the present. And again, I'm in recovery, so my sinuses are not perfect. My flexibility is low, but I'm here with you like a real person to share what that looks like. Let's inhale and come back up to table. Okay, we're going to have our left leg in front of us. Our right knee is bent. Hello. This is some gentle yoga. I'm recovering from my accident, so we are working together to do very, very gentle movement. So we're going to put our hands out, inhale, and reach down just wherever you can, and breathe. Here we can work a little bit on our flexibility. So we can inhale up, exhale down. Breathing through our nose if we can. Gentle, gentle, gentle. As a person who used to be very flexible, I was so flexible that I pulled my hamstring right out of position in a very painful way in the middle of doing the splits and touching my nose to my knee. I have been that person. But as we age, as life happens, many times we have to hit restart. And that was one of the biggest lessons I wish I learned as a kid. that we hit restart over and over and over again in our lives. And it's okay. Let's do 2 more. And go ahead and walk your hands up. And we'll switch legs. And my nose runs a lot. That's normal. Especially hitting restart. Here we go. We'll inhale. And exhale, reach where you can. Now this leg is a little less flexible than the other one. Normal as well. One side may be better than the other. Plus with a car accident, I notice this happened to be the foot that was pressing on the brake. Again, my accident was a blown tire that veered me off into a 30-foot ravine while I put all my weight into the brake. And I'm still pretty hypervigilant when I'm driving, which is nice to be stationary for a bit. Let's breathe. And you can hear my sinuses. I'm going to be real. This is how we heal. Sharing and community. Sometimes I've had moments where I wonder if I can get back to where I was at 57. Excuse me. And I do believe in myself. And it's going to take some effort. And it's all okay. So if you're just starting from the beginning, just remember, there are many beginnings in our life. Let's take an inhale and stretch up just a little bit. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And I'm as much of a student as I am a teacher. I like beginner's mind, which makes us always a beginner. Always learning from what life shows us. With love. Love for ourselves and love for others. Let's inhale and walk ourselves back up. Let's put both of our feet in front. Ooh. I'm going to go this way because my heels are feeling the floor. So here, let's do a little bit for our triceps and our glutes and our core. So we're going to inhale up, exhale back to the mat, inhale, exhale, inhale, and inhale. Now we're going to work on our triceps specifically so you can bend your knees into a table. You can lower, inhale, lower. If this is too hard, you can have your feet on the mat. Triceps, core is engaged all the time. And last one. Inhale, exhale. Now our feet in front. If you want to make it a little easier, you can thank you for the stickers. I can't read your messages from here, but I can see stickers. So we are gonna just, just take a minute and flex. You can't see. Let's flex and point your toes. Again, if you're just arriving in the space, this is recovery yoga. So this is very gentle. I'm recovering after a car accident. So I'm being very gentle, and this is a great place to start with me. My flexibility is much less than it was, and it will come back. That's one thing, our muscles always come back, our flexibility always comes back. It just takes some effort. All right, so get yourself in a comfortable place, and we will straighten up, raise our arms, inhale, and exhale, go to wherever it is you end up, and breathe. Keep that core engaged. Even in gentle, it's really good to keep our core engaged, because then we're always supporting our lower back, keeping our awareness in check, and we're breathing. If your hands are here, that's okay. If your hands are here, we want to try and keep our back straight. That's the goal in this particular moment. And now we can grab our shins and our toes that we're already holding on to, and we're going to inhale. Exhale, round a little. Inhale. Exhale gently. Keep that core engaged. We're stretching our hamstrings back behind our knees. And inhale, come back up. Let's windshield wiper our legs. Shake our knees. Now we're going to spread our legs out as however that looks to you. Sometimes if you want to put a pillow under here, that can help. Again, I'm feeling all of it, so feel it with me. So we'll start with an inhale, making ourselves tall. Exhale, coming down to wherever that looks like. This is a hip opening sequence. And we're just going to walk here, and we're going to breathe right here. My feet are flexed. You can also point. You can sort of see what's more comfortable for you. Breathing here. If you want and can, you can grab your feet. But for now, we'll stay here because we're going to do more of that calisthenics style kundalini movement. Okay, let's grab your shins or your toes. And we're going to inhale, straighten the back. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. careful, careful and gentle with yourself. Keeping your back straight. Inhaling up. I'm flexing my feet. And I'm being very gentle and aware with myself. Let's inhale. And come back up to seated. And we'll bring the soles of our feet together into butterfly. You can hold your shins, you can hold your toes, you can pull those feet in towards you gently. And flap your wings. And if you can, put a smile on your face. It helps your brain chemistry toward happiness. And we'll breathe here. We're opening our hips. We're working our psoas, keeping our core engaged. We're staying tall. We're working our abductors, the insides of our thighs, and the flexibility of all the muscles on the inside of our legs. Now we're going to bring those in closer if you want. We're going to inhale, give ourselves a hug with our legs, exhale, lower. Keep that smile on our face if we want to intentionally affect our brain chemistry. And release. Now we're going to put our hands behind us and we're going to have our legs about hip width distance apart. And this is one of my favorite things in the world. We're going to do 90 and 90. So we're going to inhale in the center. Exhale. Inhale. If you scoot forward like I do, I scoot my seat back as needed. And scoot my seat back for just a couple more because I love this so much. It's so good for my hips. And one more each. All right. Shake it out. And we'll come up to standing. So here we're just gonna roll our hips. So put your hands on your hips and roll. Inhale in the front. Exhale in the back. Find your spots where you need the work and switch direction. Because I'm noticing a little stiffness on this side of my hip. So I'm going to take us through some of my circus warm-up stuff. Inhale in the front. Exhale in the back. So if you need to hold on to something, I can grab a chair. Because as I notice my changes in my body, I notice what I feel like I want to do. So let's have our feet hip width distance apart. We're just going to do some range of motion with our shoulders, keeping that belly engaged. Inhale up, exhale down. And the other side. Where does your arm go? Does it go here? Does it go out here? And as you notice, you can watch yourself improve. So before we get to the chair, we're going to swing and slap. So right here where the microphone is, which probably isn't a great thing, is a Tai Chi important immune system spot. Inhale, exhale, and we just let our arms flop. Excuse me. I'm getting used to higher altitude, so I notice my sinuses and my asthma need some work, and part of that is exercise. The more my core gets in shape, the better everything is. So I'm a huge supporter of don't forget to keep your core engaged, of working that core, because when we learn to breathe from down here, make a huge difference for all of our respiratory system. So sharing with you what it takes for me to get to my healthiest self. So now we're going to take one leg on the ground and we're just going to kick, 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 kick. If you don't need a chair, you don't need a chair. But if you do, something or a wall, you can use the wall too. And we'll switch sides. And this is just range of motion. So again, you can hold the chair, same or not. Checking in with myself and my balance. And then we'll do some range of motion with the hips. Keep breathing. Keep that core engaged. Other side. All right. Good job. Let's dance it out. Shimmy, shimmy. And I'm looking at my class plan. Okay. We're going to touch the floor if we can. So we're going to inhale. And we're going to swan dive. Come as low as you can. And then halfway up. Exhale. Bend your knees. And come back up. Inhale. Swan dive. Come to where you are. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees. Come back up. Inhale. Swan dive. Come to where you are. Halfway up. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the knees. Come back up. Inhale. Swan dive. Arrive where you are. Inhale halfway up. Exhale. Bend the knees and come back up. Now we're going to do some squats, because squats, the stronger our legs are, the longer we live, apparently. So my feet are about 20 degrees out to the side. So if this is straight, they're about there, not quite 45 degrees. And then a lot of people like to put their hands like this. So you can start like so. We're going to inhale. Exhale. You want to sit back on your heels like you're going to sit in a chair. Super mobility. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So some of this is a little Pilates. Some of this is strengthening. Some of this is stretching. All of it is functional to help us feel mobile throughout our day. If your knees hurt, hold on to something or move your feet out and in. Find your happy place with your feet. It could be about alignment. Couple more. Always that core engaged. And last one. Good job. Give yourself a round of applause. All right. Now we're going to have, I'm just checking my notes. Let's put our feet 45 degrees out. Let's put our arms out. We're going to inhale. Exhale, bend, touch your toe. Inhale. Exhale, bend, touch your toe. If you have pain, stop and take a break. Okay, last one. All right, now we're going to move our feet out. We're going to put our hands so our fingers are on the inside. And we're going to inhale here, exhale. Bring your shoulder in. Should feel good. Last two. And come back up. Check my notes. Okay. We just won a quick little shavasana for a break. So come on onto your back. Go ahead. Hands are in receptive mode. Shimmy your shoulder blades together. You want to have a little space here. And breathe. Just a couple minutes. We're not quite done yet. But we're integrating what we just did. breathing through our bellies, like we have a book. This was one thing I learned as a kid, and I noticed when I stopped learning it. I had to put a book on my belly and breathe on purpose through my belly for my asthma. And when I forget to do that, I cough more. I have more asthmatic issues. So it's part of my practice is to get back into my core and remembering to breathe from my belly. And so on the next inhale, let's bend our knees. We'll do some pelvic lifts. Our hands can stay in receptive mode, which is palms to the sky. We can shimmy our shoulder blades together, and we lift up, inhale, squeeze those glutes, exhale. Ooh, and I can feel some changes in my hips. Inhale, exhale, inhale, well, if you're like me, your muscles are like telling you did something today. No, do you ever have fear about getting back into exercise after some time off? I do. I'm a circus person. I've been an athlete most of my life. And when I take time off, my brain says, I can't do it anymore. And the only way to turn that voice off is to get moving again. And it's very interesting the games our minds can play with us. Let's do 2 more. And last one. And let's bring our knees into our chest. And just go back and forth, massaging our lower back. Breathe deeply. And placing our feet back on the mat. Cross the right leg over the left. And the 4 makes it kind of a 4. Put your right arm through the legs. Left arm, meet them on the knee. And let's just breathe here. Reaching that knee
into your chest. Rotate your knees, massaging your lower back. Switch direction. And when you're ready, we'll roll onto seated or go onto one side and work your way up to seated. Roll a couple times because that feels good. Come back to seated. Let's rub our hands together. I want to thank you if you hung out for this whole class. There will be more of these around this time as often as I can. So please hit that notification button if you want to know when I'm live. I go live doing these classes in the morning, mountain time, and some joyful global space in the afternoon, evening, or like evening, 6 p.m. mountain time. Let's bring our hands to our heart and roll the shoulders back with a nice inhale. Let those shoulder blades slide down the back of your spine. Exhale. And take another deep breath. Bow our chin and say namaste. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a beautiful day. Keep that smile on your face. Keep breathing. And let the earth take with you, from you, for you, whatever it is that's not serving you today. Thanks again. And I'll see you next time. Possibly tomorrow in a different location, but let's do this. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day.